everybody, and welcome to spiritualonline.org. My name is Roger Richards. You're about to enjoy, an action-packed meditation that was just channeled through. So get yourself in a meditative zone, some soft light, light a candle, and just enter into the pictures that come through. There's so much in this one on so many levels that will activate you and literally bring your higher aspect into this lower aspect world. So I can't really say much more except enjoy. And if you'd like to join into a live session, just let me know in the comments below and we'll be in touch. Okay, cheers for now. We've been given the task to contemplate our lower emotions and what are the things that perhaps aggravate us or make us angry or frustrated or perhaps even envious or jealous, and how these affect us, how it can drain our energy. Now, as we have gone through this concentration, several pictures have been given to me to share. And one of these is the picture of the two worlds in which we span, the spiritual world and the material world. And part of our being that starts with our physical being is essentially comprised of elements from the material world, elements which are darker or without light in their nature compared to our source of our spirit and soul, which comes from a place of light, but not a place of materiality. And so we have this infusion of our higher nature with our lower physical nature. And we have the task of our higher self entering into the sphere of materiality, entering into the sphere of our lower soul nature or our lower emotions, and being able to be conscious within them without being overcome or simply drowned within them. And there is a process of evolution in being able to incarnate into the earth plane in such a way that the descent into materiality is not designed to be too deep and too steep, but designed to be in a way that your eternal soul can move through and emerge beyond the lower soul natures of earth, to be able to experience what it is to be human, to experience what it is to live in a physical world, but not to succumb to the heavy, and we may call it the gravitational nature of a material existence. And in your mythologies, there is a picture that is given in many ways. One depiction is of St. George on his horse, above the serpent below, through which he is overcoming and seeking to put to death the dragon or the serpent that is below him. And in many interpretations of this, the dragon or the serpent is not an external figure at all, but representative of our own inner nature. And there is part of our constitution that is equivalent to the horse, that enables us to travel into the sphere of the material earth and give us the strength or the ability to overcome the forces of the material world. And when I say the forces of material world, within that is a degree of consciousness and spiritual reality. It is just that the spiritual reality that permeates a material world is of quite a different nature to that which permeates your spiritual world of light. And part of your task is to come and redeem the lower forces of the earth and transmute them into light. And to transmute them into light is to transmute your lower aspect into consciousness, to realizing and understanding what it is. And then from there, having the intention of being able to literally ascend your consciousness above the state of material consciousness, or the beings that comprise of material existence. And it is a task of humanity to spiritualize material, not for the lower world to materialize spirit into, let's say, darker matter. And this concentration on focusing upon your lower self goes back to the words of Master Jesus in knowing thyself. And they were words that he himself had learnt from other masters. To know thyself, know what makes you tick, to know what holds you back, to know what makes you, let's say, a lower human being, and that which can be transmuted to becoming an ascended human being, or awakened or enlightened. And then within your whole being, yourself, through the energetic work that you have just undertaken, hopefully with vigor, that you may then share this ascended and awakened soul force with others on your earth plane. Just as electrical charges are shared through static electricity and the flow of electromagnetic energy, consciousness is no different. Consciousness is sharing the enlightened or the enlightenment with each other. This occurs not so much on an intellectual level, but on a spiritual level. And you, my friends, are spiritual beings engaging in a material experience. But may the spirit have the ascendancy, and may you glean and learn and take with you all the fruits of your journey that will provide soul food on your eternal journey through existence. Many blessings to each of you, my friends. Just allow the frequencies to work through you. I'm picturing like a pillar of light shining right down upon each and every one of us where we sit. Just allow yourself to blend into this light and allow yourself to ascend in its frequency. Just allow yourself to be drawn up into the light, knowing that you will be connected to where you sit, but for now, just being drawn up into the light, into this light, misty realm. You may have a sense of the earth world just receding below you as we ascend a little more highly now. The place of crystalline light is beginning to emerge around us through the mist. And you may find yourself sitting peacefully by what can be described as crystalline water, which is almost air. It is almost light. You may place your feet within this crystalline, watery light. Just allow it to wash away more of the residue of the earth. And if you wish, you may fully immerse yourself in this crystalline, light water. And at the bed of the water, beautiful crystals shining through, glowing, vibrating, resonating with you. Just allow yourself in this state. And then as we emerge from the water, it is as if we are just lying on a bed of light. And the bed of light is literally layers upon layers upon layers of light frequency that form almost a cocoon around us, like a rainbow cocoon around us of pure light. Just be aware of the light and what it is communicating to you, whether it be in feelings, pictures, words, or a mood, even a virtue or a value. You may also be aware of spiritual guardians just helping to heal and to adjust your auric field to enable you to live and work and progress more freely, more fully on your pathway. Being aware of what they may have to say to you or how they are preparing you. And there may be one more wise being coming into your presence, and they hold a scroll or a message or a gift for you. And you may accept it if you wish. Imagine the misty light beginning to close back in around you. The temple of crystal light just receding back into the mist. And having this feeling or sense of descending back through the vibrations. It's descending back towards the physical world. Descending back into the physical room in which you sit. Being aware of where you sit in a chair. And just allowing your own soul light to enter back into your physical body. Using your breath to breathe your soul back into your body. Feeling your fingers and toes. And when you're back in, just give yourself a little bit of a stretch, a little bit of a wriggle. Make sure you're right back in your body. And open your eyes slowly when you feel you are ready. And have a sip of water. And welcome back to the physical world.